Hey guys, Silvio Perez here, and welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about ad scheduling, what it is, and how you can go ahead and use it. If you've ever run into the problem where you're receiving calls outside of your business hours, maybe your business is only open from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and you're receiving calls at 3 in the morning, 6 in the morning, or late at night, or at just random times, ad scheduling is the solution for your problem. So to get started, go ahead and hop into your Google Ads campaign overview tab and click on the campaign you want to set your ad schedule for. And then once you click on that campaign, scroll down to the bottom left, click on Ad Schedule. And then this is where we're going to be able to create an ad schedule. Now, all an ad schedule is, it's just exactly what it sounds like, a specific set of time, a designated set of time where you want your ads to be shown. So for example, going back to 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., if that's when your business is running and that's when you're operational and that's when you have somebody available to pick up these phone calls, then you want to make sure that you set up your ad schedule. So you set up your ads to run from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And this is where we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, just before you go ahead and set your ad schedule, something to mention that I've noticed when auditing Google Ads accounts that people oftentimes overlook and they have it wrong is to make sure your account time zone is set correctly. So to go ahead and do that, click on Tools and then just go to Preferences. And then this is where you can check to make sure that your account time zone is set correctly. So under time zone, make sure this reflects the time zone that you are in. Because if it's wrong, then your ad schedule is going to be based on the wrong time zone. So let's go ahead and go back. Just click on that campaign again, and then go down to ad schedule. And now let's go ahead and create an ad schedule. So let's keep running with that idea. Let's say our business is only open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. So to get started, just click on that little blue pencil. We're going to click on Monday through Fridays, and then we're going to change this from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And something to note as well, if in the case that you're not seeing your time shown up like this, so this is using the 12-hour clock, you can change that right here from use a 12-hour clock to use a 24-hour clock. So if you want to switch between military time, or if you want to switch between a standard standard day 12-hour clock, that's where you would be able to do that right there. So I have that set, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm gonna click Save, and there you go. Now my ads are only scheduled to show from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. It's simple as that. All right, now that we have our ad schedule set in place, I wanted to go ahead and hop into a live account and show you how you can go ahead and optimize your ad schedule and be able to set bid adjustments so that way you can bid more aggressively or less aggressively depending on the performance of certain days or times. So going back to the ad schedule page right here, we're gonna go ahead and look, and if you can see here, there's a column called bid adjustment. Right here, this is where you can go ahead and set to bid more aggressively or less aggressively based on the performance of your times and days. So for example here, Monday performs very well with a 10% conversion rate and a $14 cost per conversion for this account. So for that, I added a 5% bid adjustment. Now you can really see the performance breakdown right here at the ad schedule level, but you can also break down even further and dig deeper. So if you click on day and hour up here, this is going to show you the whole breakdown between not just the day, but also the hour of when the performance is best. So if you see, for example, like right here, Monday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. is a very good day for this account. They have a $5 cost per lead at this time with a 23% conversion rate. So what I can do from here, if I notice this is worth getting more granular and setting a bid adjustment just for this day and time, I can go back to ad schedule. And then what I can do is I can break it down even further, my ad schedule. So instead of just putting Monday through Fridays during the times that I want my ads to show, I can go ahead and get more granular, and I can go ahead and break this down by each and every single day. So for example, I can go ahead and go here and put Monday, and then to set it to 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., I would put from 12 a.m. to, let me just make sure I'm using the right, 12-hour clock. So I'll put from 12 a.m. to 3 p.m. for Monday, and this is how you would go about setting your ad schedule to bid adjust on that granular time. And then I'll put another one, Monday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. because we want to isolate that specific time during this day, so that way we can set a bid adjustment for it. So 12 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Just scroll down, and this can take a while depending on how much data you have and how much performance you have. But getting this granular and setting those bid adjustments at the actual day and hour time can have huge benefits for you. Not just bidding positively, but also negatively, depending on the performance of your account. So that's how we would do it, 12 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then we'll isolate it from 3 p.m. to 4. And then again, we want to make sure we put 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. in the case for this account, because they show ads at all times. And then that way we covered the entire day. So we have from 12 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we're covering that first chunk of the day. And then from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., that's when we're going to set that bid adjustment for that specific time and hour of that day. And then from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. to cover the rest of the day, so our ads are still showing. And then from here, you would just keep going. So you would, in the case of Tuesday, let's say I wanted to keep Tuesday the same and show ads at all times. I'll just leave it like that, Tuesday, and then I'll go Wednesday, Thursday, and then so on and so forth for the rest of the week. And then at this point, when I click save, which I won't do for this because it's a live account, but in the case of this account, when I click save, now my ads are still showing all day and all times, but I isolated that one specific piece of time. So now in my ad schedule tab, I can go ahead and see the row right here that'll say Monday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. and set a bid adjustment specifically for that day and time. You can also look at it based on just the day or just the hour, but the most granular you can get is day and hour. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you got some value from this. So please do make sure to set ad schedules so you can make sure that you're only showing ads during your business hours. And this is also super helpful too if you have a smaller budget. By consolidating the amount of time your ads are showing, you can better utilize your budget because you're not spreading it out over a longer period of time. So you can better consolidate that spend and only use it during those times where it matters most for your business. As well as by setting those bid adjustments, if you notice, hey, maybe around 12 o'clock, people aren't converting because they're out to lunch or something like that, you can go ahead and set a negative bid adjustment so that you don't show your ads as often during that time, you don't bid as high, and then maybe during a specific time, maybe around 3 p.m., you notice people are converting a lot higher, then you can set that positive bid adjustment so you can tell Google and you can set your bids to bid higher during that time so you can get more traffic, get more conversions, and get more leads. So that's it for this video. If you got some value from this, please do go ahead and make sure to subscribe and follow along to the channel. I create new content every week. And until next time, take care.